Greetings, everyone on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerator, the true one, the original one, welcoming you to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're dueling with a different deck every single day. And the second day of Troll Week. That's right, we're continuing to troll people on the internet with some crazy troll decks. So today we have ourselves a very nice deck. This is Windwitch Burn, or Burns a Witch, as I'm calling it, where we're trying to summon out our Windwitch Diamond Bell, burn our opponent, pop things with Diamond Bell, gain advantage, deny the opponent advantage. It's a nice deck, and it was requested by a Mr. Protocurity, who wanted me to take a look at the Windwitch Burn and see what kind of crazy techs I'd put in. And I think I found a pretty crazy tech, which I'm hoping to show off in today's duel. So real quick, let's go into the deck and then go into the duels. So for our main deck, we have one copy of Lava Golem, one copy of Artifact Scythe, 3 each of Wind the Wind Charmer, Blizzard Bell, Glass Bell, Freeze Bell, Ice Bell, and Snow Bell. We have 1 Magicalized Fusion, 1 Terraforming, 3 Windwitch Chime, 1 Call by the Grave, 3 Secret Village of Spellcasters, 2 Artifact Sanctum, 2 Just Desserts, 2 Trap Trick, 2 Ring of Destruction, and 3 Skull Invitation. As for our extra deck, we have 2 Wind the Wind Charmer, the Verdant. We have 3 copies of Winter Bell. We have 2 copies of Clearwing Fast Dragon, 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon, 3 Windwitch Diamond Bell, 2 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragons, 1 copy Command Tech Fortress Dragon, in case going second against Cyber Dragons, top of the moon sort of card, as well as 1 Windwitch Crystal Bell. As for our side deck today, you know, if you want more Lava Golem, that's an option. You have this Wonders of Nature, which can be used to just special summon a spellcaster from hand. It also bounces dragons, so really better if you're up against the dragon deck. You have Icy Breeze Refrain, which can bring back Wind Witches and stop your opponent from negating your Wind Witches. It's a nice card, but don't need it too much. And any normal trap that burns is actually welcome in this deck. You don't need Just Desserts. If you don't Secret Barrel instead, go right ahead. It's all up to you. But for now, let's go into EDO Pro, show this deck off, and troll people, because that's what we do here. Alright, here are our first opponent. You do want to go first with this deck. It's very much built to be a go first or go home sort of thing. And let's see here. Well, this is not what I would call a great opening hand. It's at least something. Not perfect, but it is something. So we're going to go ahead and summon out Blizzard Bell. If you have no monsters or only Wind Witches, you can just summon this thing. No need for tributes. And thankfully we have Windwitch Chime. I can target my Blizzard Bell and summon a different Wind Witch from my deck. Let's see. So I'm going to need my Freezy Bell. Freezy Bell is nice. You can special summon it while you have only Wind Witches. You can make its level increased. But that's not important. What's important now is we're going to make Diamond Bell. This is our boss monster. Hacha. When this card is Synchro summoned, you can burn your opponent for the level of one of your Wind Witches times, how much was it again? It's, half its attack. I always get those mixed up, but yeah. That'll prompt its effect. We don't want to use Diamond Bell just yet. We're just going to set a card and pass. So, the idea of this deck largely is summon this card, Diamond Bell. Every time your opponent takes effect damage or battle damage, you can pop a card. Since we used only Wind Witches, we can do this twice per turn. Alright. Future Fusion, an interesting card. For sure. Interesting indeed. But I have an out to this. So we're going to go for Blizzard Bell. During your opponent's turn, you can quick effect, ditch this. Your opponent takes 500. That'll prompt your Diamond Bell. Let's pop that set card. I can pop this later. Yeah, no Storming Mirror Force for you. None of that Storming Mirror Force for you, little boy. There will be none of that nonsense. Alright, we're good. Oh, there's Ice Bell. Ice Bell, of course, the best Wind Witch monster. But it requires me to have no monsters to do it. But that's okay. We're just going to attack with Diamond Bell again. It will be good. Like I said, battle or effect damage, pop a card. The only way this hand could have been better if I had started with my dang Skull Invitation. You see, while I was looking for text to put into this deck, I was thinking, what lets me burn my opponent semi-consistently on their turn? And then I thought, Skull Invitation. Every time a card hits the graveyard, the owner takes 300 burn damage. So if my opponent starts doing combos, you get the idea, because this isn't an automatic thing. This is a you get to pick sort of deal. So that's why Skull Invitation's in here. It's actually really nice. Cyber Dragons. I do have, I have my anti-Cyber Dragon tech card today. So if he makes enough Cyber Dragons, we're actually solid. It's actually a pretty good situation for us. Like, I would really like my Skull Invitation to get its butt out here. It's kind of what it's in here to do. Burn my opponent every time they do something. Let me pop the other things that survive. That's what we're trying to do here. But we have ourselves a little something. I've got my Diamond Bell. I've got my Ring of Destruction. We're solid. We are solid indeed. He's got the Cyber Dragon, but I don't really care too much. He can go for Cyber Dragons. I got Ring of Destruction. Cyber Dragon Core, go right ahead. I don't care. I've got the OG, the Bling of Destruction. Blow up a dude, both players take damage, but I have more life than he does. Therefore, I can take it. Him, he can't take it. He's too small. He can't take it whatsoever. Alrighty, so my opponent is going to do not much. Let's go for Ring of Destruction, though. I'm going to just blow up his Cyber Dragon now while I got the chance to do so. Did you have something to stop this? I don't think you do. Unless it's in his hand. Yeah, he just set this. He's got Cyberload Fuse. Okay, well, I guess he's going to use up the Cyberload Fusion. I guess that's something. Interesting. And now our monsters are evenly matched. Luckily, because I used, what was her name again? Blizzard Bell. I can't be beaten in battle. No, wait, no. That's Freeze Bell. Freeze Bell makes it so I can't be beaten in battle. Let me think about this. I can inflict 500 burn damage if I summon Ice Bell. Why not? Well, summon Ice Bell, burn for 500, hop an opponent's card. And what are the odds he's playing Honest? Well, we already know he's playing Storming Mirror Force, so I don't trust that. Oh yeah, the Cybernet. What does this do? Tribute a Cyber Dragon, summon the Fuse. Okay. Nothing crazy. Let's play Secret Village of the Spellcaster. No spells for him, unless he has a Spellcaster. It's a nice little tech. It's really good for stopping my opponent from playing any sort of, spell trap removal. That's a big thing you want to stop. So, there you go. We'll be pretty set from there. Even if he does get over this, I have another Ice Spell in my hand. I can special summon that, go for my other bell. But my opponent, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. So we'll go ahead for game here. I'm going to tickle him first with the Ice Spell just to let him know I haven't forgotten my little monsters. But there you go. That's the idea. Summon Diamond Bell, pop things, interrupt your opponent's flow. It's even better when Skull Invitation gets out. So let's go for duel number 2 and do that. Alrighty, our second opponent. Second opponent, more like our second victim. We're going to go first as we do, and let's see what we get. Well, not a bad hand. I would have liked my Skull Invitation, but at the very least, I got Snowbell. That's something. And since I have Snowbell already, I can do something a little different here. So what we're going to do, as we always do, activate, if I can click things, Glass Bell. Come on, mouse, don't die yet. Alright, do some burn damage, and we're going to search out Blizzard Bell this time around, because we already have Snowbell. I already have the Snowbell, so we'll activate Snowbell, special summon that. And do as we do. We will make our Winter Bell, burn our opponent. Make our Diamond Bell, burn our opponent. And like I said, I don't have Skull Invitation, which would have been really nice. It's always a shame whenever I make these decks, and it's like, I try to do a certain combo. I play 3 of the card that helps me do that combo, and then the card don't show up. It's just a damn shame, but you know what? Keep it going. We have redundancy here. Alright, so we'll have that going. Secret Village of the Spellcasters. We have Just Desserts for burn damage. Sanctum if I really need it. And I got Blizzard Bell for more burn. So I'm set. I think I'm set right here. My opponent doesn't have much to stop me. At least I don't think he does. I have no idea what he's playing. Ancient Shad implies Ancient Gears. Is it Ancient Gears? I don't know. Could be a lot of things. Could be a lot of things indeed. We'll see. I mean, he has no spell, so he can't play ancient. He can't play his field spell. He can't play a lot of things. Anchor Drill. Okay. Earth Machine from the hand in defense mode. Ancient Gear Wyvern. Say this is Ancient Gears. So we'll have Ancient Gear Wyvern, and we'll have an Anchor Drill. I'm thinking of whether I should do something about this. I probably should. In case Baguska. Just in case randomly playing Baguska, I should do something about this. Or, you can also have Utopia. So yes, we will definitely do something about this. And I'm not going to use Artifact Sanctum. That's for later. See, he definitely thinks he can out me, so I'm going to go ahead Just Desert. Do some burn damage. Go ahead, pop a card. I'm going to pop this because I think there's more utility to it. Just in case he gets another machine and can make an Exceed monster off of that. So I'm going to get rid of the Anchor Drill. Yep, that'll do it. Alrighty. Well, there's another case of Windwitch Diamond Bell interrupting my opponent and just giving him a hard time. So let's go on for duel number 3. And come on, I just want to see Skull Invitation. I just want to see it on the board. That's all I want to see here. Alright, our third and final duel of the day. And hey, finally, I get to show off this combo. Finally, you know, I put 3 of this in here so I can do it like all the time. But it don't always go. I don't know why. But sometimes cards are just prima donnas. Alright. I won't explain this next bit. You know what's going to happen. Y'all at home understand. I'll have a feeling. I have a feeling y'all understand the amount of damage that's about to be done here. And that's pretty good. I also have my Wind Chime. That's actually pretty nice. I think I will do this. I think I will use the Wind Chime. Yes. We will do as we do. My opponent hasn't had any response to this. That implies they don't have a response to this, which is good for me, bad for him. An unfortunate situation indeed for my opponent. Not for me, though. So I'll do the 1200 damage. Won't burn. Let's go ahead and activate our Chime. Target a monster, summon one with a different name. Go ahead for Blizzard Bell. Because I can send this from my field to the grave as well to burn my opponent. And we are solid. Solid like diamond. Is now standby phase. Acha. Skull Invitation, baby. That's exactly what I've been trying to do. Alright, so now my opponent's got some thinking to do. We're up against Dark Magicians. Alright, I can deal with Dark Magicians if I'm going first. If we're going second, not really. Not as well going second against. But I'm going first. So I'm pretty set. Pretty set against Dark Magicians. Because I can burn my opponent, pop a card, burn my opponent, pop a card. If I just get rid of his back row, that's like most of his combos right there. Alright, so the question is, what will he do? Magician's Valkyrie. Okay, non-standard Dark Magician deck, I like. I do like the originality of this. Alright. Set a card. Let's go ahead, Blizzard Bell. I'll take damage, but so does my opponent, of course. And then Boom Makachu, I get rid of you. And he surrenders. Of course. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it there today. It's good enough. This is what the deck does. This is prime time. And there you go. My opponent just immediately quits on me. So, let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, Windwitch Burn. Pretty nice deck. It doesn't always get to start with Skull in play, but when it does, it's pretty good. It's fairly easy to set up the combo. We have searchers for our searchers. So, it's a nice deck, you know? It's pretty cool. When it all works out well, it works out pretty good. So, hope you all at home enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do it immediately. I did the duels. You are thus obliged to like and subscribe. And tomorrow we're taking a look at nothing too spectacular. It's mostly just counter fairies, but it's something. So, I'll see you guys there. You've won enough to sign out. See you next time.